to make a line change. Giants long pass. Tanaka. He loses the puck. Keslovich being watched by Ceci. There's Tanaka. Back to Ceci in the corner, watched by Keslovich and Tanaka. Kenny Tanaka, small but mighty. Good rugby player when he's not playing hockey. Ing sends it in for Tanaka. Being watched closely by the Russians. Keslovich collides into the corner. A good hit there with Max Reinhardt and Keslovich. The penalty is now over. Russians back at full strength. Baklanov couldn't hold the puck. Aleshkin centers pass, but Kirazov was checked nicely by the Giants in the middle of the zone. The Giants break down. Milner chases the puck, being watched by Rogoff, and Rogoff knocks Milner to the ice, and the Russians have it. Baklanov. Up to Kirazov. Here's Baklanov, shoots, scores! Edward Baklanov, 1-0 Russia.
What a great finish by Baklanov, known as their hard-working forward, not their highly skilled, let's finish the playoff. 2 defensemen get caught, in fact 3. You get 3 Giants players chasing the puck. Smart play by the Russian forward leading the charge. Number 19 with a great drop pass, but that is not a smart play by the Vancouver Giants defenseman, moving all the way across to take them. Simple 1-on-2, and you get 2 puck focused. The Russians will make you pay, and they certainly did there with a terrific finish going top shelf.
Edward Baklanov, as Perry said, usually a defensive player, 138 pounds.
Yes.
Maine off the boards, nice outlet pass. Milner leads the puck from Maine, shot just over the glove and high and wide, just missing on the far corner. Giants, nice job keeping the puck in. That's Milner, the only third-year player on the Giants team. He's been through their program. This team is only 4 years old in the brand new BC Midget Hockey League. Gimbatov, nice move around, hits the side, that scores! How did that go in? Ketting is surprised as he paused, didn't know the puck was in until he heard the clang.
That move by Gimbatov, I think, stymied the goaltender. Ketting, who was still wondering where the puck was, looked like he had decent position, and then Trandon came in and put a backhand into the net. We talked about skill throughout the beginning of this broadcast. Watch this move here. I'm just going to go between my legs, bank it off the side of the net. I don't think that was planned. He was really trying to get a shot away here.
Looks like Trandon gets the rebound and puts it in, doesn't he?
Where did it go? It looks like there's nowhere for that puck to go, and Ketting's asking the same question. How did that go in?
Looks like Alexei Trandon, who's 18 this month, gets the rebound.
But it's going to be interesting now to see how Vancouver responds, because this team hasn't lost a game yet, and they're already down 2-0. And we asked the coach Calvano about that. There's another one.
Looked like it was deflected as Keslovich's shot from the point was deflected in front, and goes right in behind Ketting, and it's 3-0 for the Russians. And we haven't even played 10 minutes of this first period.
Be in the right position in front of the net. Nobody guarding him. Got to be closer to that player where he is. But look where the position he's at. He's high enough in the slot that as a defenseman, you're going, well, I don't want to go out that high. Just a little tip into the top corner. I was talking before the goal happened. Because Vancouver hasn't lost a game this year, your team, you don't know how your team's going to react. What kind of character do you have on that bench? How are you going to react to being down during a game? Is your team going to panic? This is a real test for John Calvano, and he can march up and down his bench right now and have a look to see.
Through the pocket of the Russian zone, away from harm's way. But the Giants send it right back in.
You talk about the last shift looking like a power play. The Russians protect the puck so well. They're not about giving it away. Once you have it, they don't want to give it away. It's puck possession and move it.
Baklanov shoots, scores! Baklanov with his second goal of the game, and it's 4-0 Russia.
What a great play at the blue line. Moving the puck right up ice to the blue line. Watch the breakout. Spread it out, Now one touch across to a trailer. This is what the Russians do better than anybody in this tournament. The trailing guy. You come in layers. The first player with the puck might be ahead, but he's always looking for somebody coming with speed from behind. And you come with speed, you get a defenseman who's standing still. A quick move like that to the left and a shot. Obviously, Alexander'd like to have that back. But that's what speed and puck movement does for you. Give you all kinds of room and chances offensively.
Offensively as a blue liner with the Flames. Grant, Perry, back to you.
I was very impressed with Paul Reinhardt's comments.
Me too. And number one, Paul was an exceptional NHLer.
You played with him with the Flames.
Yeah. He was so talented. Speaking of talent, here's another one.
Maxim Trunev makes it 5-0. What a great shot. That looks like an NHL caliber shot as the Russians are happy. Igor Petrov, is he's smiling, but Trunev certainly can score like the best of them in the NHL, looks like there.
Well, he's the leader of the team, and Petrov was saying all the players look for Trunev when they need a goal. They count on him right away, and you can see why, because if it's on his stick in the slot, he's going to make it count, and he certainly did there. Back to Paul Reinhardt briefly. Exceptional player, but also a very intelligent guy. I mean, he's a smart guy, understands the game. Talking to him about hockey is fantastic. And at the point he makes about, yeah, you might think you're good, but there's a lot of players out there around the world that are just as good, maybe a heck of a lot better. And this is a fantastic test for the Vancouver Giants, because you're finding out that maybe you're not as good as you thought you were. Maybe you got really start working a little harder on certain aspects of your game. But still, wonderful experience for them. Well, they played.
2-1 in the semifinal.
The Buffaloes have got to be really proud of their tournament. They showed Calgary extremely well, pushing the Giants and pushing this Russian team. There's another one that just gets by. This is going to be one of those games, Grant. Everything they put at the net is going in. And
Maxim Trunev scores his second straight goal, and the goalie had a piece of it, but Peter Alexander couldn't make the complete save.
It deflected, I think, twice.
It fooled him.
The shot, I believe it hit off the leg of the defenseman of the Giants. Tanaka, I believe it hit his leg, but again, it's just anything going to the net seems to be going in for the Russians.
Now, it's interesting, usually when you get to a tournament like this, when a team gets so far ahead, you see the other team get kind of physical, get kind of mean-spirited. I don't think the Vancouver Giants can even do that, because they haven't been able to show that in other games. That's not their style. The 6-0 score is a huge surprise to a lot of people before this game today.
Yeah, in a big way. The Russian team is good, there's no doubt, but to get down that quick was devastating to this Vancouver Giant team. And as we talked about, they've never been there before.
Tikhonov shoots, scores! Anton Tikhonov rubs salt in the wounds of the Vancouver Giants. They lead it now 7-0 with 25 seconds to go in the game.
I feel for Hutchinson there, because he's actually had a pretty strong game for this team. And watch him turn here. He loses his edge and he was done. That speed kills. Speed absolutely kills. You come that fast on a defenseman and he's not ready for you, you can't go from being on your toes of your skates to the heels of your skates and go backwards without wiping out. I feel for him, because Hutchinson's had a physically been their most strong guy the Giants have had, and that certainly didn't make him look very good.
Pretty nice shot too.
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome, great. Again, using the speed and using tremendous moves. I think right now you look at Calvano's calling his team in close. I think he's probably talking about how are you going to react after this? Stay professional. Nobody let them win this. I want you to watch them carry the cup. Feel what it feels like. Dude, this can be a good learning experience.
Where was that hit earlier in the game? I mean, that was a good hit check. Nonetheless, as the seconds tick away, the Max Cup will go to Russia Severstal. They won silver last year. The color changes to gold in 2007. Russia Severstal returns 2 years in a row to the Max. This time they come away victorious, and they were fun to watch. I just think they were a fun team to watch. Perry, the way they were moving the puck around, some great shots, highly entertaining team.
That coaching staff was having fun on their bench. The players were all relaxed, and a lot of pats on the back. And happy faces after shift. How can you not when you dominate a game like this in such a big tournament? And these guys all know what a big tournament and what a big experience it was. In fact, Petrov was telling us how some of these kids that could have probably made the under-17 team, the coaches were looking at it saying, no, you know what, you probably won't skate as much at the under-17, so let's put you in the max, because that'll be a great experience for you.
Well, it certainly paid off for them as they win it this year. Rogov and the boys from Russia win the Max Cup. We'll talk to some of the players and look back on the game right after this.